Good morning, everyone. LW here on July 5th of 2024, and welcome. It's the day after Independence Day. Hopefully everybody had a good day yesterday and got through it safe and sound. And like I said, welcome to the Ancient Oaks Managers Update for Friday, July 5th. And let's get going on here. Probably won't be too long today, but there's just a few things to go over. And let's see. One thing I'll remind everybody, July 1st, the quarterly payment was due. And so you need to get your quarterly payments in before the 15th to avoid that late charge. And the quarterly payment is $567 if you didn't remember that. All right. And okay. One thing, let's see, let's go on to a couple other things. I was out and about. It is hurricane season coming up. And I know I've mentioned it before, folks. What we had happen during the last hurricane season, of the carports that got tore up and then blown over onto houses and their own house and all that tore away, was very likely that the post brackets that hold it to the ground might have gave way, and so those need to be inspected or reinforced. I suggest you do that the first chance you get. If we make it through this summer, this hurricane season, before the next one, get that taken care of. I think it'd be a good idea, because you can't see the bolts that hold your post down if you got a carport. They're on the inside, and you don't see it. And if they have rusted away, I don't think she'll mind. Marlene Krieger, the last hurricane, Bob Ashery saw that her carport was bouncing. Luckily, it didn't blow away, and found out the fact, it's got somebody. I'll let you in. Kind of here by myself, so taking care of stuff. It looks like a medical person. I'll let them in. So do remember to do that prior to any time. Like I said, inspect your place for things that may be going wrong. All right. This time of year, or I don't know, this happens every 4 years or whatever, but do have to remind people that political signs or flags are not allowed. Remember that, and so that you don't get in trouble with the rules. And if they don't get taken down, the violation, if we turn it to the board, could be liable for $100 fine per day that the violation is happening. So, and up to $1,000. The fine can get up to $1,000. So remember that. No political signs. Another thing that happened this morning, as I was getting ready for stuff and all that, got a call from Sarah Dickerson. Hope I'm pronouncing her name right. She lives across the street from the lift station, and the alarm was going off again. And so I had to go down there and then try to figure out why that was. The water level was getting high, and it's because one of the pumps didn't seem to be actually, the one that was supposed to be running wasn't actually pumping water, and so it got a little high. It took it several times of turning it off and on, and it kind of flushes out the bottom of it. And don't know what it was, but I do know that I fished out a rubber glove out of the well that we have in that lift station. So remember, the disposable wipes that are so-called flushable are only for if you have your own septic system and that has time to. I got to take the call here. You won't hear the other end of it. Hi, Chris. Third Avenue, 2405 Third Avenue. No. Third Avenue. Yeah. I don't know how you could, if you would have turned between the two things, you can't go any further than third. So, all righty. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. All right. Okay. Get back onto here. So remember, no wipes down the toilet, no flushable wipes down the toilet, because They don't have time for the to dissolve before they get to the sewer tanks. There we go. In the lift station, they can plug up our pumps. We do have 5 horsepower pumps, but you have enough wipes and 4 Manater get in there, and they will plug up. Okay. There's a few people on here this morning. Okay. Got this one here. As of this moment, no. They are not contractually obliged to give us a refund for any time that we're down unless it exceeds 24 hours. So, and that has not happened. That was the Blue Stream. All right, back to what we're going on here. Remember to sign up for ONR, the owners and renters program that we have for electronic voting. There's also notices on there. We also use that for the texting and emails. So remember to sign up for the electronic voting and electronic notices. That's kind of important coming on because I'll include it with this one. There's a postage increase coming up on the 14th of July this year. It is going up another 7%, 7.35% in postage, and that's just for the first class. After that, the other package rates, I'm sure, are going to jump up even higher. And when we have to send out the voting instructions, the 2 notices that we send out, it ends up being a major cost between the printing, the paper, the envelopes, and now especially the postage is kicking up. So do remember to sign up for the ONR. We got about 660 people getting electronic notices. Excuse me. And that will be, it'll help us when we come to vote, help us when we send out notices to keep costs down. So, okay, remember to sign up for the ONR. Another thing to do is keep your phone numbers and alternate addresses correct. If you change your phone, don't forget to tell us. We have many people say, oh, I wasn't notified of something. And we have done mailings, and they say, well, how do they ever pay attention to mailings? But yet we get mail back all the time that when we send it to your alternate address, whatever it's not set up correctly on your end, or we don't have the correct address, we get a stack back to us. I mean, it's total waste. We printed it, paid for it to go out, and it just comes back. So you need to keep your phone numbers and alternate address correct. So once again, you get that notification, and you have to do a little bit on your part to stay informed. We are not able to, like I said, mass mailing, or we can send it out by text and all that. But if you've opted out of texting, then you're not going to get notifications. So do remember to keep the phone numbers correct if you've got a long phone number, and your alternate address. If you change address up north, or they change it on you, do keep those our records current. A lot of times, if you mail your payment to us, your new address may be on the envelope, but without knowing for sure that was a change. And we don't tend to change the address unless we've been notified. You just don't jump in there and change it, and then find out that you were staying someplace else and just use that return address and for temporarily and don't want to permanently change. So that pretty much covers, excuse me, what notifications I had. Well, all right. Something going on at the gate, and it took my attention away for a second. So, all right. Oh yeah, Jan says she likes my shirt. There we go. Yeah, break it out. just a couple times a year. I think this is really only like maybe the third time wearing it, but very appropriate for today. Good morning. Good morning, Lisa, Sylvie, Charlotte, Sig, Mike, Christopher, and Christopher Somerville, uh, Nancy Ledoux, Karen Folk. Good morning. Good morning. Now, we've got about 30 people on there. It will be Victoria gets back on Monday. She'll probably put this. We'll put this up on the channel 901. Do remember also channel 901 Blue Stream. That is your community channel. We put stuff on there that the information that you can get, and also, like I said, notifications, the events. And right now, not too many events happening in the park, other than that between the heavy rains we get and the nice bright hot weather, the grass likes to you can about hear it growing up and jumping ahead of us. Guys are working really hard to keep it down. All right. Well, with that, I will think I'll be out of here. And you guys, everybody have a great weekend. And we will catch you on the next one. Meantime, live long and prosper and stay safe and healthy. All right. Find the button to cancel the stream here. All right. Oh, Lisa's saying thank you. All right. Adios.